Yeah. Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call a pastor, doctor. I got a 6 sense for imposters. So now I'm coming for the whole roster. It's not a game, why you playing with me? You could double back, lose track, try and hang with me. It must be in my veins, something you can't tame, cause I break the chains. Can't control me. I got the power, I got the keys, cause I break the chains. They try to hold me, I'ma push back, just wait and you'll see. Please excuse me, your honor, but you can't hold me no longer. Can't you feel the vibrations? I broke out and left traces. Go ahead, try to catch me if you can, man. You'll be looking all night, I'm just saying, man. New York, London to Japan. I'ma show the whole world who I am. Boom, boom, boom. Major look.
Again, thanks for tuning in. You're listening to World Combat Sports. It is Bellator 260 on deck. My boy Lima versus Amosov. You know what I'm saying? The number one contender versus the champion. Douglas Lima is a multi-time welterweight champion. One of the best in the world. He was champion in MFC and he was champion in Bellator. He has won the tournament and he is legitimate, proven, and official. No one can deny he's one of the greatest to ever do it. He has that astounding knockout over Michael Venom Page and many others, man. The list goes on. I can go all day. My man, Roy McDonald, man, they had 2 damn good matches, man. And one was for the tournament final. I mean, we all know Rory McDonald, the one that was in there with Robbie Lawler. Both of those guys removed portions of their lives in that cage. They'll never be the same. So did Douglas Lima. So he's in here to defend his title once again. He's a hometown guy in the ATL. Shout out to him and his brother, Diego Lima. And I look forward to seeing him in the main event. It's going down. Showtime. Yes, sir. Showtime. And we're going to kick these prelims off. Give you a little, fight-to-fight commentary. You have some very, very good fights on the main card, just like we did yesterday for PFL. And also, I will put the link on the chat for anybody who I've been conversing with and having a dialogue about, the fight that happened yesterday with Carissa Shields and Brittany Elkin. Some people are in denial. Of course they're going to be in denial because you haven't taken the time to learn what you're looking at. We can have voices on here criticizing other boxers, but then when it comes to somebody who everybody want to corral around and praise, you act like it's just a, show of love that she ain't getting in boxing. I did. I gave her mad respect. Carissa did her thing yesterday. Man, I was so happy to see her win. She proved not only that she got heart, but she's a dog in the fight always. She's a dog in the fight. She's a showman. We need more showmen like her in this sport. But we have to be very careful about just bleeding our commentary from boxing to MMA as if that shit is equal. It isn't equal, people, and you shouldn't treat it as if it's equal because boxing has its scripture, MMA has its scripture. You should read them differently. There's no way that you can crack open that book and read them the same, and your audience should interpret it as that. If you're not well versed in what you're seeing in MMA, study up. Study up. That's all I'm saying. I'm really hoping It's about 5 of y'all that was out there today. I really hope you jump on here and speak your if you're a boxing coach, it ain't too much you can tell me unless you actually compete in mixed martial arts. So just because you're a boxing coach, don't come in here and tell me how she was able to do this and that and combat this and all that other shit. Bro, show me a video. Show me just a video of you, one of your students, in a grappling tournament or a mixed martial arts event, and then we can talk. That's all I want to know. But with that said, I gave Carissa her props, her just due. People act like, 1 minute is kissing ass and the next minute, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. You support all the black athletes. I do. But also I need integrity off of what my knowledge base is, the depth of what I've experienced and what I've learned. I'm not a expert at this shit. But I can tell you certain things that went on in that fight that's just not realistic. Understand it. It's just not realistic. So tonight we have Bellator MMA on deck. We're waiting for the next fight to come on. We just seen Lucas Brennan with another amazing submission and the Anaconda choke. He definitely get that DNA from his pops. You can tell he's just 21 years old. He already has cauliflower ear. He's been getting in and out of submission. No ear protection on, no nothing. Just straight up defense, submission defense, remediate. Both of his ears are cauliflower. Both of his ears. That means he isn't just being attacked on one side. His submission game is crazy. The training has been crazy, man. I think we have the next fight on deck, man. Newell versus King. Newell versus King is on deck. Bellator 260. I know it's Friday. I know y'all out. I know you're enjoying yourselves. Salute to you. Salute to you. The main card is going to be on Showtime. The prelims are being shown for free. And then the main card is going to be shown on Showtime. So I will be going over the main card, which is absolute fire. So let me share this with you all. All right. So let's get to the fight at hand. These are just some of the fights you're going to see tonight, man. Damn good card on the main event. Paul Daly, Jason Jackson is going to be fireworks. And July 4th is right around the corner, Independence Day. Oh, my God. Aaron Pico returns versus Aiden Lee. That is going to be super hot. That's going to be crazy. We have Vanessa Porto against Laura Joanne. DeMarcus Jackson versus Mark Lemminger. Then, of course, the main event, Douglas Lima versus Yaroslov Amosov. So that's going to be a little bit later. Let's see what we're looking at. If y'all don't remember Newell has one arm. He made his rise to fame, man, by having 1.5 limb. A portion of his left limb from a birth defect hasn't stopped him from competing in professional mixed martial arts. He has proven that he can do it with just, with his disability, no problem. He had his ups, and then, he had his downs in mixed martial arts. But the fact that he's able to compete when he's not so-called 100% equipped with the necessary weapons when it comes to the physical anatomy, that means 2 arms, 2 legs. That means 2 hands, 2 feet. He has 1 hand, and you know the rest. So let's see how it plays out in here, man. And let's see how it plays out in here. This is going to be a good fight. Let's see what Nick Newell has, what he's been working on. There's a lot of people that would feel some type of anxiety, fighting with 2 hands in this sport. Nick Newell has proved that you can have, I don't use handicap, but just a disability as he does, and still go in there and be competitive. 13 of 16 wins by submission or KO. So let's see if he's able to improve on that KO ratio. That submission ratio with this opponent tonight. The big Dan Mergliotta is on deck. Yes, let's go. Watch and learn, watch and learn, watch and learn. Bellator 260 prelims on deck. They touch gloves. Let's get it. This is a 3-round fight, 5 minutes per round. Inside leg kick, hard inside leg kick by Newell. Comes over the top with the right. A lot of parrying by Newell. A lot of parrying. Both fighters. Newell's a more active fighter early. Good job by King. Comes in, doubling up on the right hand. Approaching 4 minutes. Nick Newell is the aggressor. He's dangerous. King is giving him respect. It is in the first round. King comes in, doubling up again with the right hand, straight down the middle. Newell with good distancing. There he goes. Shoots in for the takedown. Already heavy on the single. Let's see if Newell is able to finish. He finishes, sits King down up against the cage. Very, very solid entry on that takedown. Very high class. Very, very good entry on that. He wraps up the legs. He's sitting down. If you look, he's going to wrap up the legs of King, so he can't do anything. Makes it difficult for him to post or use his legs as his base to stand up. So the first thing you see fighters do once they're sat down, they start to, control their breathing. Nick Newell changes to half, scoops the legs, still keeping them wrapped nice and tight. High level shit, technical, very, very technical, but for Nick Newell, very technical. You might say to yourself, well, he's not doing much work. Yeah, he's working. He's working for position. This is little subtle movements he's trying to do while he has the position. Remember, he's working with 1 full arm. So King does a good job back on his feet. Newell presses him against the cage. Lands a left. Good pressure up against the cage by Newell. King has the overhook. Newell with the underhook. Newell, they say Newell's pretty strong in the clinch, man. For a fighter who has, 50%. He's pretty strong in the clinch. Fighters back in the center of the cage. 25 seconds remaining in the first round. Action is slowed just a bit. King is doing a lot of waiting, you know, on Newell. He really isn't trying to give up another takedown, but yet he isn't really delivering too much striking either. Newell is striking. Okay. Reverse kick, front kick. Comes in with a 4-punch combination. Unloads on Newell. Good, effective shots right there. Very, very solid to end that round. Newell tried to return, and the clock and the bell rings. Good finish. Strong finish by King. I think he still lost that round, though. That's a nice fluid combination. Reverse kick to a front kick, and then, you know, multi-punch combination to close it out. And a lot of his punches landed. So King did a good job at the end of the first round. Good job. But he could not pace himself like that in the second round. This is a 5 minute per round fight. Total of 3 rounds. It depends on if the judge is scoring that knockdown or the judge is looking at the punches landed. Let's go. Round 2 on deck. King versus Newell. See if Newell picks up the pace a little bit. You know, he wasn't able to get a solid takedown in that fight. He did sit him down. Wasn't able to do work. Wasn't able to land any hard punches. You know what I'm saying? Effective scoring punches while he had him in the seat. He gets in close to open up this second round. Very, very close. He is coming. He is closing distance, man, with his chin just a little bit high for me. You know, King haven't made him pay with a counter yet. He's thinking about it, using his legs more. I think King is attempting to set up something with his kicks. Front kick lands for King. Newell on the outside. Inside leg kick for Newell. King attempts to come in with an elbow, misses. He lunges in again. Newell locks him up, pushes him up against the cage. Let's see what happens. Newell's pretty strong in the clinch. Let's see if King is able to, you know, exit out of there or turn Newell into the cage. Newell's putting his head into the jawbone of King, man, making him uncomfortable. Making him uncomfortable. We're approaching 325 in this second frame. Nice knees to the belly over there by King. Those underhooks are important. You know, those underhooks are important. Not everybody, you know, is stunned or isolated. Mergliala breaks them up. Good job. Oh, he hit him low. He must have hit him. He must have kneed him low. He must have kneed him low. So he's supposed to get a total of 5 minutes to recover. if it's a low blow. Yeah. He need him to the groin, obviously. Per the replay, he need him in the groin. So that's obvious. So they resume, and you notice that the ref put him back in the position that he broke him in. Not every ref does that. It needs to be consistent. But in this case, it was. Shout out to Mergliata. Good job. Heavy pressure by Newell up against the cage. Grab hold of the single again, lets it go, stands back up, land a couple of punches. King pushes forward, lands his own right hand, flying knee. I'm not sure if that dropped Newell or not, but he did change levels to a single. I'm not sure if he was hurt by that shot. But he's holding on very tightly to that right single. Let it go again. Good work by King. Good work. Newell is getting outworked in this round right here. I don't know what that was, but hey. King is working his kicks a lot more now, taking advantage of Newell, who's pretty flat-footed. Newell's looking stiffer than I've seen it before. Nice combination lands by King. I mean, he's touching up Newell real nice. But every time he sends a leg Newell's way, he's catching it. So you know what Newell works on. Grabbing hold of a limb and working for the takedown, which provides him a bit more advantage if he can get his opponents to the ground, of course. He's fighting back. Straight jab by Newell. Stick to the jab. Straight jab. Jab to the body by Newell. 1:15 remaining in the second frame. Newell's losing this fight. He's going to need something very special to close out this fight. He's going to need something very, very special. Man, we in the third round, man. Nick Newell needs something special. King's been very active from the second round, using his kicks, punches. Newell looks slow. He look a little stiff today. Haven't been able to get his takedowns. That's one of his strong points right there is takedowns. Newell gets the takedown again, man. King is on his back. There's pretty good time to work, man. 100. A minute 20 remaining, man, in the third round. Newell has him down, but he's just stacking him. He's not really landing any punches. He needs to land some punches. He has strong top position. He's in the guard, which is not going to benefit him at all. Right now, I believe he needs a stoppage, either knockout or submission. So however it plays, holding him down, is not going to, weigh heavy in the judge's eyes when it comes to this, because you're just taking him down. You're running minutes off the clock when you need something drastic. You need a finisher. He attempts to roll him out, fails, loses his grip. King is doing right. He had partial top position, and he's letting his hands go. His free hand. He's landing some soft left hands to the head just to nag and frustrate Nick Newell. Doing a great job of it. It's pretty much King all the way to the final bell if nothing else happens. 10 seconds remaining, and I think King pulls it out. Nick Newell just hasn't been, impressive. It's just not the way he performed. He's not a good sport either. He wanted to walk away. But Nick Newell, he's known for just walking away and not really showing the fighters good sportsmanship. He has like a closed off attitude when it comes to if the fight didn't go his way. He'll pretty much, depart the area, won't give a fight any type of, respect or whatever. So I think deep down inside, he feels like he lost this fight. I do too. Mm-hmm.